Welcome to Creatively Exposed, a podcast and safe space for Black and marginalized creatives to empower, educate, and uplift you through the final product of self and creation. Bring a homie, share with a homie, and enjoy the show.
Are back again. You see, it's been 3 weeks, y'all. 3 weeks, which means 3 episodes. Planning on keeping these fairly short, unless maybe like an interview or something like that. But anyway, welcome back to Creatively Exposed, a safe space for Black and brown creatives. If you are new, welcome. If you've been kicking it with me, thank you. And today I'd like to discuss self-doubt. And I just want to get like real with it, right? I am in the process of revising something, and I got notes back and all that good stuff, and there's something to be said about doing I'm over here trying to like go in circles, but why? So I got notes back, and I have been writing forever, right? I do not have a degree in writing, and you know what? That gives me an idea. Maybe as a possible solution is the ways that we can combat self-doubt. But first I was like, damn, who am I, right? Like, it's always the like question of like, I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, am I even doing this right? How do I do this correctly? Like, you ain't really a writer. Like, the whole thing. It was a whole thing. And I was kind of going into a spiral, which has happened with this new version of writing that I am in. I gotta keep certain things vague, y'all. I'm sorry. There's the writing for self, right? Or the writing for maybe not exactly like publication, but there's different intimacies, I think, when it comes to writing. And in these last 2 years, I feel like I have grown as a writer because the Twitter community is lit, and I've been able to be a part of some courses and some workshops, and I've even taught some stuff myself, and I'm like, dope, you know. But it doesn't mean that I know everything, right? And there's so much to learn, so much to read, so much to study. And I think some of the issues that I have around self-doubt, because I think first thing to do, right? Like, feel the feels, and then kind of be like, wait a minute, slow down. Where are all these criticisms coming from, right? Whose standard am I comparing myself to? Who said I gotta know all of these things that I am beating myself up about, besides my brain, you know? And after I was like, whoa, we're not gonna get through this damn thing if we keep tussling, right? Like, the girl likes to tussle mentally. And so I'm like, bruh, this ain't it. So I go and I'm like, let me do something else. Let me order food, right? Because that's the other thing. We go into self-doubt. You're working on a project. You're all focused and trying to do all this shit. But did you eat? Did you shower? Did you make sure that you are taken care of? Did you drink water today? I gotta drink water. Like, stop and find ways to nourish yourself first. Like, you might just be hungry. You might not be you when you were hungry, right? That might be enough. And so, like, I did like a whole thing. I did a spiritual bath. If you don't know what that is, it's basically, for me, it's when I put like concoctions together. It's kind of like you making your bathtub a cauldron. That's basically it. But like a nice one. Like, you're not cooking weird animal parts or nothing. It's for me, I like bath bombs from a specific place. What is the name of this place? It's on Instagram. Crystal something, I don't know. Anyway, it's like I literally have collected some dope crystal infused, the bath bomb got a crystal in it. Anyway, I like bath salts, colored bath salts. Some have like essential oils, etc., whatever you get called to, herbs, etc. And it just resets your vibe. And so I was like, I haven't done that in a while. Let me go do that. Let me wash my hair. Hair gets a lot of energy and it absorbs a lot of stuff. And the bigger the hair, the more frequencies that you pick up. And so my hair is getting big, y'all. And so, yes, she needed some taking care of. Anyway, it's a retrograde. It is what it is. I can't even edit this thing because I don't know how to, because I'm using some other system to record this. So you're getting the bloopers, you're getting it all raw and uncut. Anyway, I know I've said that a lot of times. So that's what I did. I was like, let me stop beating myself up, because what it's doing is, as a Virgo, I am a double Virgo. It just starts messing with my belly. I start getting anxious, and I'm like, this don't feel good. And so, boom, stop. Let me, while my food comes, I'm gonna do my bath and take care of my hair. Cool. Feel a little like myself. And in the idle time of being in a bath and detangling my hair, I'm getting ideas for what I was struggling with, because some of my issues and my doubt comes from bullshit. Not everybody, but a lot of people got that one teacher that had something to say about your writing. In my case, I had multiples, because my first language is as clear as I speak English is not English. And literally in my 30s is when I realized that there's that affects shit. Like, that affects the way people whose first language is English views your work, right? Like, they'll assume that you know all of the systems and whatever the hell that English got. English don't make sense to me. But anyway, that is a rant for another time, because if I get started, I might not end. So there are things that somebody who was speaking English from the beginning may understand more than someone who, I learned English by the time I got to like first grade-ish. I knew the basics, right? Like the coloring and the colors and the blah, blah, blah. But I didn't go home and practice that. After homework, ain't no English in the house. All that to say, passive voice, I've gotten feedback on multiple things, and there was something that I got about passive voice, and I was triggered. Okay, triggered. I get it. I get that, passive voice is like a no for certain things, but deep in my heart, as much as I would like to understand it, I don't get it. I'm just like, this is a conjugation of X, Y, Z. And it just feels like there's been a wall around English grammar. Maybe I just need a class. Like, that was part of my thought process of like, maybe I need to study this thing, right? And so going back to self-doubt, like, there's these walls that I have been placed into that I didn't realize until I really started realizing that writing can be a lifestyle, a career, something that is supporting my life, right? There's just, conjunction, function, junction, the little song, it went over my head, y'all. I'm sorry. It really did. So there's a lot of things, it's like run-on sentences, and just the way I go about using the language, that when I get notes, I'm like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do with this? I don't know what I'm doing. And so, after I got my food, like, I'm gonna eat some of it, and then I'm gonna go right back. And again, I didn't even finish that thought. In the mundaneness of just like caring about myself and where I'm at and am I being present and all of these things, I realized, oh, I do have a solution. Maybe I just needed more time instead of more pressure. See how we, doing the whole full circle thing? Come with me. So what are things that we can do with self-doubt? Definitely stop. Beating ourselves up and saying, you should know this, you shouldn't. Everyone can't know everything. And I think part of imposter syndrome and self-doubt is that a lot of people, places, things that we do, and we live in this parallel universe, and sometimes perpendicular, like to assume that we know, right? Or make the expectation that there are certain things that everyone knows. And that's not just with writing or getting notes. It's something I've been noticing over this week. And it's okay to be like, yo, I don't know. No, I just got this information now. Now is when I can apply it, because we're having the conversation. It's okay to not know everything. It's okay to not always feel prepared, no matter how prepared you try to be. It's okay that no matter how hard you tried to stay ready, you weren't fully ready because it surpassed your own imagination. It's okay to build the parachute while you jump the fuck off the cliff. And so, self-doubt to me is the assumption that we are supposed to know everything about this crazy, crazy world that we are in, and how it moves and how it operates and how we are supposed to exist in this world. Take a step back. Take a break. Make sure your basic needs are covered. Whatever that looks like, and to whatever extent you can, right? And then come back to it. In my case, it's coming back to the writing, coming back to the page,